When you think of immense wealth, sprawling estates, and billion-dollar empires, certain last names instantly come to mind. Gates, Bezos, Musk. But there's another league of influence, often underrepresented in these conversations. Black dynasties that have not only shattered glass ceilings, but reshaped industries, redefined culture, and carved generational power into the very fabric of society. Behind the headlines, the red carpets, and the billion-dollar deals lies a tapestry of 10 families who've elevated excellence into legacy. These are not just rich individuals, these are the world's richest Black families, an exclusive circle where power, purpose, and prestige intersect. We begin with a household that feels more like a brand than a family, the Smiths. At its center is Will Smith, the globally recognized actor, rapper, and film producer whose charisma transformed him from the Fresh Prince into one of the most bankable stars in cinematic history. With a net worth of $375 million, Will's films have grossed over $9.3 billion worldwide, from portraying Muhammad Ali to winning hearts as Richard Williams. But he's far from a solo act. His wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, shines as an actress, talk show host, and producer. Her own net worth sits at $50 million. Together, they've raised not just a family, but a generation of creators, with Jaden and Willow making waves in music and fashion. Beyond fame, the Smiths are deeply philanthropic, using their influence to uplift others. Then there's a couple who've turned global fame into generational wealth, the Carters. Jay-Z, with a staggering $2.5 billion net worth, didn't just dominate hip-hop, he rewrote the rules of ownership in music, fashion, and tech. His wife Beyoncé is every bit his equal, with a net worth of $540 million. She's an icon, a mogul, a movement. Their properties stretch across coasts, from a $200 million architectural marvel in California to estates in Malibu and New York. Their lifestyle is dripping in luxury, but their empire is built on strategy, investments in fashion, entertainment, and a portfolio that includes Ivy Park and Roc Nation. Together, they are culture shapers and legacy builders. The name James may seem common, but there's nothing ordinary about the empire LeBron James has constructed. With a net worth of $1.1 billion, he's more than an NBA legend. He's a global brand. His journey from Akron to the Lakers is already the stuff of legend. But behind the scenes, his wife Savannah and their 3 children enjoy a life powered by savvy business moves and a relentless work ethic. LeBron's real estate includes a $52 million palace in LA and a sprawling home in Ohio. His car collection boasts everything from a Lamborghini Aventador to a Ferrari 458 Spider. His production company, Spring Hill Entertainment, brings stories to screens, proving LeBron isn't just playing the game, he's producing it too. But even among legends, Michael Jordan reigns supreme. With a net worth of $3.5 billion, he's not just a former NBA star, he's a global empire. The Air Jordan brand with Nike remains one of the most lucrative endorsements in history, and his stake in the Charlotte Hornets, recently sold for $3 billion, added another jewel to his crown. His lifestyle reflects his status. A 28,000 square foot mansion in Florida, a $2.2 million Bugatti, and a $21 million yacht named Mr. Terrible. And yet, even as he soars in his Gulfstream G4 jet, Jordan remains a symbol of excellence born from relentless drive. Now shift from the courts to the boardroom. Robert F. Smith is a man of vision, engineering one of the most impressive personal fortunes in finance. With a net worth of $9 billion, he is the wealthiest African-American man alive. After rising through the ranks of major companies and earning patents along the way, he founded Vista Equity Partners, a powerhouse in private equity. The firm's return on investment, 30% over 20 years, is legendary. But Smith is more than numbers. In 2019, he shocked the world by paying off the student debt of Morehouse College's entire graduating class. It wasn't just generosity, it was legacy in motion. Then there's a larger-than-life figure whose laugh is as legendary as his slam dunks, Shaquille O'Neal. With a net worth close to $1 billion, Shaq parlayed his basketball stardom into a sprawling business empire. His Windermere, Florida mansion, dubbed Shacapulco, spans over 30,000 square feet. His car collection is as outlandish as his personality, with custom Ferraris, Bentleys, and even a modified Chevy Express van to accommodate his towering frame. But beyond the flash, Shaq's savvy investments, from Five Guys to tech ventures, prove he's just as dominant in the boardroom as he was on the hardwood. Of course, no list would be complete without mentioning the queen of all media, Oprah Winfrey. From humble beginnings, she rose to become a billionaire powerhouse with a net worth of $3.5 billion. Her show didn't just entertain, it educated, healed, and inspired. But Oprah's influence goes beyond the screen. Her Montecito estate is fit for royalty, her book club can shift markets, and her philanthropic efforts have touched millions. Oprah doesn't just talk about empowerment, she funds it, builds it, and lives it. In Africa, one name resonates louder than most: Aliko Dangote. Born into a wealthy family, Dangote didn't rest on inheritance. Instead, he built Africa's largest industrial empire, spanning cement, sugar, salt, and oil. His early ventures started with trading candy as a child. Today, his wealth sits at over $10 billion. His ambition doesn't end with profit. He's invested heavily in telecommunications and national infrastructure projects in Nigeria. He's proof that African excellence isn't emerging, it's already here. Back in the US, Tyler Perry transformed pain into power. Abused, homeless, and hopeless at times, Perry's journey was one of grit. He built his empire from stage plays, eventually creating Medea, a character who'd become a cultural mainstay. Today, Perry owns one of the largest film studios in America, and his net worth exceeds $1.1 billion. But more than the money, it's his ability to create his own lane, his own infrastructure, and his own voice that makes him revolutionary. Finally, there's the Steuart family, led by David L. Steward. A titan in the tech world, Steuart's company, Worldwide Technology, is one of the largest Black-owned businesses in America. With a net worth of $7.6 billion, Steuart has built more than a business. He's built a beacon. Quietly powerful, deeply principled, and relentlessly innovative, Steuart's empire spans cloud computing, digital transformation, and global logistics. He and his wife Thelma have been married for over 4 decades, anchoring their wealth in family, faith, and purpose. Each of these families represents something more than numbers in a bank account. They symbolize resilience, creativity, and generational vision. In a world that often overlooks Black wealth, these dynasties prove that not only does it exist, it thrives. From Hollywood sets and NBA arenas to private jets and boardrooms, these families didn't just climb the ladder. They built it, widened it, and invited others to follow. Their legacies are not just measured in billions, but in how many lives they've changed, how many barriers they've broken, and how many futures they've rewritten. They are the blueprint. They are the standard. They are the richest Black families in the world, and they're just getting started.